So, good day everyone. This is Mary McLaren, your reporter for this morning. Today, we will discuss about digital or cyber literacy. So, technology has become a part of our everyday lives. We use it at home, in school, at work, and even during our free time. We use smartphones, laptop, tablets, and the internet for communication, studying, entertainment, and many other activities. However, although this technology makes our lives easier, there are times when we misuse it or become victims of people who use technology for harmful purposes, such as hackers and online scammers. Because of this, it is important for us to understand digital literacy and cybersecurity. So next is digital literacy. So, digital literacy is the ability to use digital technology effectively, responsibly, and safely. According to Wikipedia, digital literacy is the set of knowledge, skills, and behavior that allows a person to communicate, express idea, collaborate with others, and use digital devices properly. In simple terms, digital literacy means knowing how to use technology correctly, what to do, what not to do, and how to avoid online risk. It also means being able to access information and communicate using devices such as smartphones, tablets, laptops, and desktop computers. Today, digital literacy is not about using computers. It also includes using internet, social media, and other online platform responsibly. Next is cybersecurity. So, what is cybersecurity? A cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computers, devices, networks, and personal information from the cyber attackers. According to the Cisco, cyber attackers are attempts by criminals to steal personal information, damage files, interrupt computer systems, and trick people into giving money or a confidential information. Since technology is becoming more advanced, cyber criminals are also becoming more creative. That is why everyone should learn how to protect themselves online. So, here are the five important cybersecurity tips. So first, monitor. Monitor your behavior on social networks. Before posting or uploading anything online, ask yourself first, does this really need to be public? It is worth the risk. Always remember that anything we post online can be seen not only by our friends and family, but also by the scammers and cyber criminals. So, second, keep your devices safe. Protect your phone, laptop, and computer by installing antivirus software, updating your applications and operating system, and using your device's security settings. Software updates are important because they fix security problems that hackers may exploit. Third is understand how best to use password. So creating a strong password should be a difficult for other to guess but easy for you to remember. One technique is using passphrase, which is made from the first letter of each word in a sentence that is meaningful to you. You can also use password manager such as KeePass to secure store your password. Most importantly, never use the same password for all your accounts because if one account is hacked, your other accounts could always be at risk. The fourth one is handle unsafe content. Handle unsafe content Be careful with unsafe online content. Avoid opening suspicious emails, clicking unknown links, or trusting pop up messages that say your computer is infected. Also, be cautious when downloading files from untrusted websites because they may contain viruses or malware. Lastly, consider safety for the future. Think about your future safety online. Always use technology responsibly. Think carefully before clicking, downloading, or sharing anything online. Practicing critical thinking and being responsible can help protect both yourself and others from cyber threats. As responsible digital citizen, we should always think before we click, post, or share anything online. By practicing safe online habits, we can enjoy the benefit of technology while protecting ourselves from cyber risk. Next is the cyber citizenship. Cyber citizenship means being a responsible and respectful user of the internet. The word citizenship usually refers to being good of the community. In the same way, cyber citizenship means being a good member of online community. It is about showing a good character responsibly and respect whenever we use the internet. Even if no one is watching us online, our action reflect who we are. Every post, comment, message, or shared content has consequences. That is why we should always practice good manners and proper behavior whenever we are online. Next is the way to become a good cyber citizen. So here are the different ways to become a responsible cyber citizen. First, think before you post. Be careful about what you share online. Even if your account is private, your post can be still become public if someone tags you or share your content. Once something is posted online, it can be difficult to remove completely. Second, solve conflict respectfully. The third one is use the internet honestly for learning. The fourth one is use the internet with purposes. The fifth one is verify information before sharing it online. The sixth is protect your personal information. Only share necessary information online. Avoid posting your address, passwords, phone number, or other private details that could put you safety at risk. 7. Do not answer questions that make you uncomfortable. 8. Be careful when meeting online friends. And 9. Respect copyright laws. And lastly, use technology responsibly. Only use computer or devices that you are authorized to use and never try to hack into someone else's account or system. Importance of cyber citizenship. Now, why is cyber citizenship is important? First, it keeps the internet respectful by reducing hurtful comments and online bullying. Second, it encourages people to share accurate and reliable information instead of fake news. Third, it gives proper recognition to people for their original work and ideas. Fourth, it helps protect people from cyberbullying and online crimes because users are encouraged to report problems to trusted adults. Lastly, it protects everyone's privacy by reminding us not to share sensitive personal information. That is why cyber citizenship is very important. Next is the proper netiquette. The word netiquette comes from the word internet and etiquette, which means having good manners when communicating online. So, here are the basic rules of proper etiquette. First is always check the recipients before sending a message. Make sure you have the correct email, account, or links so your message reach the right person. Second, verify information before posting or forwarding it. Avoid spreading fake news, rumors, chain messages, or spam because they are misleading other people. Third, read your message before sending it. Check your spelling, grammar, and wording to make sure your message is clear and cannot be misunderstood. Fourth, be respectful in your comments. Never use offensive language or say hurtful things online. Treat others with kindness and respect. The fifth one is respect other people's privacy. Never share someone else's personal information, pictures, or private messages without their permissions. 6. Avoid spam and fraudulent emails. If you receive suspicious emails or messages asking for personal information or money, do not reply. Instead, delete or report them. 7. Think carefully before sending personal messages. Once a message is sent, it may accidentally reach the wrong person. So always think twice before sharing private information. Lastly, adults should guide younger internet users. Parents or guardians should monitor children online activities to help keep themselves safe while using the internet. This is the 10 commandments of the teacher cyber citizenship serve as a guidelines to help teacher use technology ethically, responsibly, and professionally while protecting the privacy and safety of students. Let us discuss them one by one. So first, teachers should not post personal, confidential, or inappropriate content online that students or parents can access. So, the teacher should maintain professionalism on social media because anything posted online can affect their reputation and the trust of the students and parents. Second, teachers should not engage in personal conversation with students online. Communication with students should only be about school-related matters to maintain professional boundaries and to avoid misunderstanding. Third, teachers should not lend their cell phones to students. So, a teacher's phone may contain personal information, confidential files, or important accounts that should remain private. The fourth one, teachers should never share their email passwords with students. Passwords protect personal information in school records. Sharing them could lead to unauthorized access and security risk. Fifth, teachers should always give proper credit when using information from books, articles, and other references. Using someone else's work without acknowledging them is called plagiarism and it is very unethical. Number 6, teachers should not post pictures of students on social media without permission from the students or their parents. This protects the students' privacy and follows ethical and legal standards regarding personal information. Number 7 is the teacher should not use social media to express anger, disappointment, or complaints about their supervisor, colleagues, students, or parents. So the teacher should address the problems should be resolved professionally and respectfully, not through public posts that may create conflict or damage relationships. 8. Teachers should not copy information from the internet for lesson plans, research, or other academic documents without the author's permission or proper citation. So, the teacher should model honestly and respect for intellectual property. 9. Teachers should protect personal information. The teacher should never share their own personal data or someone else's information unless there is valid reason and proper consent has been given. Lastly, teachers should never post students' academic records and personal information online. Teacher includes grades, rankings, school records, class outputs, and other confidential information. Student records should always remain private. So next is the internet safety. The internet safety is also called online safety or cyber safety, means protecting ourselves while using the internet. It involves using the internet responsibly while protecting our personal information devices and privacy from online threats and cyber criminals. As more people use the internet every day, online risks are also increased. That is why everyone should know how to stay safe whenever they go online. So next is the information security. When we say information security, means protecting sensitive or personal information such as our name, address, phone number, passwords, email accounts, bank details, and other private data. If this information is stolen or leaked, it can lead to serious problems such as identity theft, financial loss, or unauthorized access to our accounts. So there are the three common causes of the information security branches. First is the phishing. Phishing is an online scam where criminals pretend to trusted organizations or people to trick victims into giving personal information such as passwords, bank details, or credit card number. For example, you may receive an email or message that look like it came from your bank, but it actually leads to fake website designed to steal your information. Second, internet scam. The internet scam are the fraudulent schemes that trick people into giving money, personal information, and valuable items. Example include fake online shopping, website investment scam, lottery scam, and fake jobs. Third is the malware. Malware is a short for malicious software. It is a harmful program that secretly enters a computer or phone to steal information, damage files, or monitor your activities. Some malware, such as spyware, can collect passwords and personal information without the user's knowledge. So next, let's discuss personal safety and online threats. Aside from protecting our information, we also need to protect ourselves from online danger. Here are the some common threats to personal safety. First is the cyber stalking. Cyber stalking is repeatedly harassing, threatening, or monitoring someone through the internet. This may include sending threatening messages, spreading false information, stealing someone's identity, or constantly following a person's online activities to intimidate them. Second is the cyberbullying. Cyberbullying happens when someone uses social media, messaging apps, emails, or other online platforms to insult, embarrass, threaten, or hurt another person. Cyberbullying can affect a person's confidence, emotional well-being, and mental health. The third one is online predation. Online predation happens when an adult tries to build an inappropriate relationship with a minor through the internet. Predators often use chat rooms, online games, or social media to gain a child's trust before attempting to exploit or manipulate them. Because of this, children and teenagers should avoid sharing personal information with strangers online and should always be a trusted adult if someone online makes them uncomfortable. Fourth is the absence of or offensive content. The internet contains website, image, videos, and advertisements or message that may be violent, hateful, or inappropriate. Sometimes these appear as pop-up advertisement or suspicious links. If you encounter this type of content, fifth, sextortion. Sextortion is the form of online blackmail. A cybercriminal may pretend to be someone else and convince a victim to share private photos or videos or participate in intimate video chats. The criminal then threatens to share those images or videos with family and friends unless the victim gives money or follows their demands. This is a serious cybercrime and should be reported immediately to trusted adults or the proper authorities. Now, let's discuss about cyberbullying. So, what is cyberbullying? So, it is a form of bullying that happens through the use of technology such as social media, messaging apps, emails, online games, and other digital platforms. Unlike traditional bullying, cyberbullying can happen anytime and anywhere. Sometimes the victim does not even know who the bully is because the bully may use fake accounts or remain anonymous. According to National Crime Prevention Council, cyberbullying includes sending messages, pictures, or videos that are meant to hurt, embarrass, threaten, or humiliate another person. Some people may also create fake accounts, spread false information, or post something else private information online without permission. This is sometimes called doxing, which means exposing another person's personal information online. So there are types of bullying. First is internet trolling. Second is cyber stalking. So let us discuss first the internet trolling. Internet trolling happens when someone intentionally posts offensive or insulting comments online just to provoke or upset another people. Second is cyber stalking. When we say cyber stalking, it is repeatedly following, monitoring, threatening, or harassing someone through electronic communication. It can make the victim feel unsafe and frightened. So, the effect of cyberbullying to the people is very serious. So, here are the effect of cyberbullying to the people. Cyberbullying can seriously affect a person's emotional well-being, self-confidence, and school performance and relationship with others. Because of this, schools should conduct anti-bullying programs, teach students about responsible online behavior, and encourage victims to report bullying to trusted adults. So we are done in cyberbullying. Let us proceed to cybercrime. So, what is cybercrime? A cybercrime refers to the illegal activities committed using computers, the internet, or the digital devices. According to Avast, cybercrimes includes activities such as phishing, spreading viruses, ransomware attacks, and identity theft. Some cybercrimes use technology to steal money, personal information, passwords, and confidential data. Others use computer to harass, threaten, or scam people. Next is accessing credibility. Different websites accessible on the web can make the job of researchers very challenging. Carefully evaluate the information searched online, consider the credibility or trustworthiness of reliability of the content before talking it. So we have evaluating website credibility. Before using information from the website, we should ask ourselves, can this source be trusted? So here are the some things we should check. First is the author. Find out who wrote the information. Second is the date. Check when the information was published or last updated. Third is purpose. Ask yourself why the website was created. The fourth one is contact information. So trustworthy websites usually provide contact details such as email address, phone number, or office address. Fifth is facts versus opinions. Use website that provides facts supported by evidence. Number 6 is URL. The website address or URL also gives clues about the reliability. Research and data collection. Avoiding plagiarism. Now let's discuss plagiarism. A plagiarism is presenting someone else's work, words, or ideas as if they were your own. It is considered unethical and can lead to academic penalties. So this is the common type of plagiarism. There are many forms of plagiarism, but here are the most common ones. First is the clone plagiarism. So it is copying someone else's work word for word. Second is remix plagiarism, combining information from different sources without giving credit. Next is control plus C plagiarism, copying large portions of text directly from one source. Next is hybrid plagiarism. When we say hybrid plagiarism, it is a mixing copied and cited materials but leaving out citation for some parts. Next is find and replace plagiarism, changing only a few words while keeping the original idea and structure. Next is recycle plagiarism. A recycled plagiarism is submitting your own previous work without proper citation. This is called self-plagiarism. Next is match-up plagiarism. It is a combining several sources into one document without citation. The next one is 404 plagiarism or 404 error plagiarism, using incorrect or fake references that cannot be verified. Aggregator plagiarism provides citation but contributing little or no original ideas. The last one is retweet plagiarism, slightly changing the word while closely copying the structure of original work. This is the tips to avoid plagiarism. To avoid plagiarism, first is to read and understand the source before writing. Second is write ideas using your own words. Third is always cite every source you use. Fourth is include the website address and retrieval date for online sources when required. Next is put direct quotations inside quotation mark and cite them properly. Next is include the references or the biography page. Next is double check your citation before submitting your work, and the last one is use plagiarism checking tools when available. Integrating digital literacy into the classroom. So digital literacy can also improve teaching and learning. Teacher can integrate technology in many ways, such as using interactive whiteboards during lessons, allowing students to create blogs, websites, and wikis. Next is communicating through email or video conferencing. Next is encouraging students to create digital stories and presentation. Next is using blogs or social media group for discussion. Next is creating educational videos. Next is developing electronic portfolios or e-portfolios. Next is responsible using digital tools like smartphones, tablets, online dictionaries, the educational videos, podcasts, and other learning applications. So, the goal of this is not simple to use technology, but to use meaningfully to improve learning. So here are the benefits of digital literacy in education. Integrating digital literacy into the classroom has many benefits. First is to make learning more interesting and enjoyable for students. Second is it supports different learning styles because students can learn through videos, audio, images, and interactive activities. Third is it encourages creativity by allowing students to create their own digital projects. Fourth is it helps students think critically and communicate their ideas more effectively. Fifth is it strengthens collaboration among teachers, students, family, and friends through online learning. Lastly is it develops digital skills that students will need in college, futures, careers, and everyday life. So, thank you everyone. That concludes my report.